Biggest snakes ever caught on camera. This video of a snake going down a river was shared millions of times. The snake must be 15 to 20 feet long at least, meaning that it's almost as big as a titanoboa. It's not known exactly where this was filmed, but many say it's somewhere in Brazil. This video taken from a helicopter appears to show a massive snake by the Amazon River. The gigantic snake almost doesn't look real, but many people online have claimed this is a real titanoboa still alive today. This ginormous snake was seen in Mexico. People were going down a river in a kayak when they saw this massive snake. It's believed this is either an anaconda or a reticulated python. Biggest snakes ever found. In 2020, two men in Florida found the biggest Burmese python ever. It was 18 feet and 9 inches and weighed 63.5 kilos. The men are professional snake catchers and were awarded $150 for their find. This is the longest reticulated python ever found. It was found by construction workers in Malaysia. The python was 32 feet in length and weighed around 40 kilos. This is a photo from World War II of a gigantic snake in the Congo. It was taken by a high-ranking member of the Belgian Air Force. Remy van Leerde said the snake tried to bring down his helicopter. The photo was sent to the CIA for analysis, but to this day it's never been seen again. This plant eats animals. This is the tropical pitcher plant. It's also known as the monkey cup. That's because monkeys sometimes drink the water these plants collect. And sometimes small monkeys are even eaten by this plant. It also eats small vertebrates and reptiles. For example, mice and snakes. Inside the plant are two things: a sweet nectar and a slippery wax. The sweet nectar attracts animals to the plant, and the wax coating slides them in. The cobra lily is another plant that eats animals. Insects go into these plants but are then trapped. The leaves are transparent, meaning the insect gets very confused. The plant can then fill up with water, drowning the insect. The Portuguese sundew is another plant that eats animals. Portuguese sundews have a sweet sticky dew that attracts insects. The insects then get stuck on these, and over time the sundew's leaves will curl inwards. These are the deadliest insects in the world. The brown recluse is one of the most poisonous spiders in the world. Its venom is enough to melt human skin. They are found in the southern United States. The kissing bug is a bug that bites your mouth. Their bite shrinks your colon and enlarges your heart. There is no cure for a kissing bug bite. They enter your house using gaps in doors and windows. The bullet ant has one of the most painful bites ever. It's so bad people compare it to a bullet. The giant hornet is one of the scariest bugs in the world. They take 50 lives every year. In 2013, the city of Shaanxi was overrun by giant hornets. 1,000 people were injured and the entire city had to be closed down. Animals who became serial killers. This is Gustave, a crocodile from Burundi, East Africa. Gustave is massive, at 20 feet long. He lives in the Ruzizi River. Over the years, he's killed and eaten over 300 people. Experts have no idea why this crocodile hates humans so much. This is Osama the elephant. In 2004, this elephant went rogue. Over 2 years, it took 27 human lives. According to experts, Osama knew what he was doing. In 2006, Osama was taken out by police. Animals who were arrested. This is Lorenzo the parrot. He was trained to be a lookout for a Colombian criminal gang. Every time he saw the police, he would cry out, "Run, the police are going to get you." This led to many failed raids by police, but eventually one worked and Lorenzo was arrested. This elephant from India is named Ramachandran. One day it went mad and trampled 3 people, taking their lives. The elephant was arrested and detained by police, and its owner had to pay a $30,000 fine. In Nepal, this goat was arrested. It kept eating flowers in the city of Janakpur. Extinct animals that came back to life. The New Guinea singing dog is one of the oldest dog breeds in the world. The dog is hundreds of thousands of years old. In the 1970s, these dogs were declared extinct, but 50 years later in 2020, they were found once again in New Guinea. Pygmy tarsiers are tiny and very cute animals. Since 1920, these animals had been declared extinct, but 80 years later in 2000, a scientist in Indonesia found one, proving that Pygmy tarsiers are still alive today. The Madagascar serpent eagle is one of the rarest birds in the world. They were said to be extinct for many years, but in 1993 one was found in Madagascar. The woolly mammoth is a massive animal. For many years, scientists believed they'd gone extinct in the Ice Age, but a recent discovery proved they were alive only 4,000 years ago. These are the most dangerous animals you should never touch. This is a sea urchin. They have spikes which stick into your skin. These spikes release a powerful venom. This can cause paralysis and even death. This is the Brazilian walking spider. It's one of the most venomous spiders on the planet. They have massive fangs which inject poison into whatever they bite. They're mainly found in the jungles of Brazil. This is a blue-ringed octopus. It's the most poisonous animal on the planet. Its poison is 1,200 times stronger than cyanide. This is the Lonomia obliqua. It's the most dangerous caterpillar in the world. All of the small hairs on this caterpillar can come off, and when they do, a deadly toxin is released. So far, these caterpillars have ended 500 human lives. These are the worst animal parents. Pandas often give birth to twins, but that's a problem. Pandas can only look after one baby at once. This means that one of the babies is totally abandoned. When pandas are in captivity, the babies are swapped out. That way the babies can be looked after half by the panda and half by humans. When a seal gives birth, it's very protective of its kid for 12 days, and then the baby seal is abandoned. That's right, seals only take care of their kids for 12 days. After that time, they give their kids no food and no protection. That's probably why 30% of seals pass away in their first year of life. Cuckoos are famous for abandoning their kids before they're even born. Cuckoos drop their own eggs into other birds' nests. This means that other birds sometimes have to raise baby cuckoos. Sometimes this goes badly and the baby cuckoo does not survive. I bet you can't see these invisible animals. If you saw this, you'd probably assume it was a leaf. But no, this is a butterfly in disguise. It's called the oak leaf butterfly. This is a photo of a snow leopard, but I bet you can't see it. Snow leopards are amazing at camouflage and disguise. Here's another one. Can you see the snow leopard? I thought not. Here it is. This is a Salpa majore. These fish are transparent, and when they eat another fish, you can see it inside their bodies. This is a Leptocephalus. As you can see, it's completely clear. You may think you're looking at a pile of sand here, but no, this is a right-eyed flounder. Right-eyed flounders blend in with the sea floor. This is a sea walnut. There's no way this animal is not an alien. They're made of 95% water, and that's why you can see through them. Animals who got very unlucky with evolution. Babirussas are similar to pigs, but they have 4 horns. The only downside to these horns is they never stop growing. This means they grow into the Babirussa's head and brain. This can cause a Babirussa's life to end. Turtles have a major design flaw. If they roll onto their backs, they often can't roll back over. This is especially true with turtles that have flat shells. If a turtle gets stuck on its back, it can be cooked by the sun, or worse, eaten by other animals. Argolis are rams with massive horns, but the corkscrew shape of their horns is a big design flaw. That's because they spiral around and grow back into the animal. Bees can only sting you one time. Bees are very badly designed because their stinger never leaves their bodies. Instead, the bee has to remove it with force. Strangest animal phenomena. Globsters are gigantic, unidentified creatures. They are very rare, but sometimes wash up on beaches. The first sighting was in 1808, and since then there's only been 8 other sightings. And scientists don't know what they are. Located in Manitoba, Canada are the Narcisse snake dens. Every year, millions of snakes congregate here. It does look amazing, but if you're scared of snakes, it's a very scary sight to see. During the nighttime, the water in the Maldives glows blue. This is because of a plankton in the sea that glows blue when it senses movement. On their own, mayflies are tiny, but their swarms can be seen from space. Eventually, these mayflies pass away and end up all over cars and cities.